Hey guys, back. Quick video today. This is actually going to be the first of my mini series. We're going to just kind of tackle the small behind the scenes things that get missed a lot in a large build. Today, back in the shed, I'm going to talk a little bit about the electronic side of this whole setup. I'm going to be using a stock Ford ECU. I'm going to be controlling it using HP tuners. But for right now, what I ended up doing within the last week was I tried to build an interface that would allow me to basically bench tune my ECU before I even plug it into the truck. I want to be able to communicate with it. I want to be able to change some parameters before it even goes into the truck, because first of all, the truck the truck that the motor came out of is automatic that I can't control anymore. I need to delete the automatic transmission controls. I won't have downstream O2 sensors because this is going to be a drag only truck. And the main thing is I'm going to need to delete PATs, which is obviously passive anti-theft. Ford had been doing it since 1998. If you don't have the right key, you're not starting a thing. Those are the three main things that I need to get rid of before this ECU even goes into the truck and attempt to start it. What I did was I built an interface out of everything that I had laying around at home. It didn't cost me a penny. Hopefully going to be able to communicate with it using a J2534 pass-through box, such as an Elm 327, which I don't have. I temporarily have use of a Ford pass-through box, which, if it works, will be nice. If it doesn't, well, then I don't know, I'm gonna have to get a hold of some sort of tuner and be like, hey, can you do these things for me? And hopefully they can do that. If not, well, then that's that. So I'm gonna show you right now the interface that I built. It's very janky. Like I said, I didn't pay a penny for anything that I used, but here it is. So that is basically a laptop power supply, which power stud, ground stud, or vice versa, I don't remember. The power distribution block, 4 grounds, 4 powers. One is keyed switch power from this switch. The other is constant 12 volt power, which then goes to the ECU plug, which I kind of made it this way so that if I ever decide to help a buddy out that's got an LS or basically anything else, I shouldn't have a problem just hooking up a keyed switch power, 12 volt power, a ground. Should be able to turn on the ECU. This is a 3.5 liter ECU of a 2012 F-150. From the ECU plug, we got 2 high-speed cam wires, which go to bullet connectors. From the bullet connectors, they go to pin 6 and 14 on the data link connector. Data link connector also only needs pins 4 and 5 to go to ground and pin 16 to go to 12 volt power. That should, in theory, allow this ECU to wake up, communicate with any scan tool or device that runs through an OBD2 connector. What I've got going on right now is just to test this whole situation out, I have 4scan up and running on my computer. I'm going to see if this actually works with the Ford VCM2. Right now, it's asking me if I want to connect the device to the computer. Connected to the computer, it's checking data link connector from the VCM2. We're gonna plug it in right there, flip the power on to the PCM. It looks like, well, as you can see from this, looks like it's actually working. That makes me happy. That's gonna make things easier when it comes to HP tuners. I know that I can go from my computer through the VCM2 through this janky box into my ECU, hopefully get the right kind of tuning going on. If not, like I said, I'm gonna have to go through another tuner to get at least my PATs deleted. Everything else that I've seen on HP tuners, I can do myself. I think PATs delete is going to be the biggest issue. I want this swap to go as smooth as possible. I have 90% of the part. There's just a few small things, but small things add up. What I would like to see is this thing running and on its own weight by September. It's only April. I got time between now and then. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and again, follow the Instagram page at Ruthless Garage for daily updates, pictures, sneak previews. This is the first of a small series and maybe 5-minute max videos of small project get forgotten about during a big build. I mean, literally, I have no suspension in the truck. There's no engine, there's no transmission, there's nothing in the truck. So little things get forgotten on a big build. Things are going to get forgotten. I'm going to get into a working mood and I'm going to forget to hit that record button. That is where I'm at in the tuning stage of this. I'm able to bench test. Hopefully, well, once I have the HP tuners interface, I'll be able to bench tune this ECU best of my abilities, which is pretty sweet because this is currently what the wiring harness looks like. I got lots of work to do on the wiring harness. I got a lot of splices that are cut out. I got a bunch of wires to extend, a bunch of wires to shorten. This is going to be a long build. I hope you guys enjoy it. I will see you on either the next short video or Friday's big upload with next step of the motor build, because I think I figured out how I'm going to build tools to get the valves and valve springs installed properly. Again, hit that like and subscribe button, comment, reactions, do your best, guys.